Obsessed with Success, the relentless mindset that builds legends. Part 1, the line between average and excellence. Obsession lives there. You want success? You want to rise while others settle? Then here's the truth, the raw, unfiltered, uncomfortable truth. You can't just want it. You have to be obsessed with it. Not interested. Not kinda committed. Not I'll try when I feel like it. Obsessed. Borderline unreasonable. Borderline irrational. All in. See, there's a line most never cross. On one side, average, convenience, comfort, approval, balance. On the other, obsession, relentless repetition, tunnel vision, sacrifice, power, results. You don't become excellent by flirting with greatness. You get there by marrying the process, by showing up when no one claps, by doing the work like your name depends on it, because it does. Most people flirt with success. They date it on weekends. They post about it. They plan for it, but they never commit to it. You want to be unstoppable? You want to live a life people can't ignore? Then obsession isn't a flaw, it's your fuel. This isn't about burnout. This isn't about skipping sleep for the sake of a hashtag. This is about devotion. About becoming the kind of person who doesn't need external motivation anymore because their vision is louder than their excuses. Obsession is showing up when there's no audience. Obsession is doing the boring work beautifully. Obsession is asking, how can I get better? Instead of, what's the bare minimum? You want to change your life? Then change your standards. Change your habits. Change what you call enough. Change what you celebrate. Change what you obsess over. Because whatever you think about most, talk about most, practice most, you become, say it. I don't want average. I don't want balance. I don't want a life that looks good on the outside but feels dead on the inside. I want fire. I want focus. I want to be obsessed. Because that's the only path that leads to unshakable greatness. And I'm not scared of obsession. I own it. Comfort is the enemy. Not failure. Not rejection. Not criticism. Comfort is the real killer. It's sneaky. It's cozy. It wraps around you like a warm blanket while it quietly suffocates your greatness. It's the voice that says, you've done enough. Take it easy. You deserve to relax. Why push so hard? And it always comes right when you're about to break through. We're raised to seek comfort, to fit in, to play it safe, to follow the rules and not ruffle too many feathers. But here's the truth. Success lives in discomfort. Growth lives in resistance. Power lives in pressure. And if you don't learn to want the discomfort more than the couch, more than the scroll, more than the temporary relief of quitting, you will never reach the life you were built for. Obsession is not about chasing the easy. It's about choosing the necessary. When you're obsessed with success, you don't ask, is this too much? You ask, is this enough? You don't look for shortcuts. You look for sharp edges, places where others quit. You don't run from pain. You study it. You absorb it. You build strength from it. Because you know discomfort is a compass, it points straight to your growth. While others sleep, you grind. While others complain, you build. While others play it safe, you bet on yourself. Fully, recklessly, fearlessly. You are not normal. You are not here to blend in. You are here to go beyond, to destroy the walls you were taught to live inside. Say it. I will not be seduced by comfort. I will not let softness destroy my potential. I'd rather be tired from building than rested from settling. I'd rather hurt from growth than feel nothing from mediocrity. Comfort doesn't love me, it traps me. And today, I break free because I don't need easy. I need results. Everybody wants to win, but not everybody trains like a winner. Most people train to compete. You train to dominate. They train when it's convenient. You train when it's inconvenient, when your body says stop and your soul says keep going. You're not preparing for someday. You're preparing like you already belong at the top. See, when you're obsessed, you don't just show up, you show out. You don't just practice, you perfect. You don't just do the work, you devour it. You train like the championship is already yours, like the crowd is already watching, like the title already has your name on it, and now you're just proving why. Obsession doesn't wait to be ready. It decides it's ready, and then works until reality catches up. This is the difference. The average trains when the stars align. The obsessed train through rain, pain, and pressure. Because it's not about the perfect conditions. It's about the relentless condition of your mind. And that's what separates legends from losers. Not talent, not luck, but discipline in silence. Grinding when no one's watching. Wake up like you're already successful. Move like you already belong. Train like you've got a reputation to defend even if nobody knows your name yet. And eventually, they will. The top is not given. It is taken by those who train like it's already theirs. And you're not pretending. You're becoming. Say it. I train like a champion before anyone calls me one. I prepare like I've already made it because that's how I will. I'm not faking it till I make it. I'm working it till I own it. And when I arrive, I won't be surprised because I trained for this. Every legend looked crazy before they looked brilliant. Every pioneer was doubted. Every innovator was laughed at. Every obsessed soul was told to chill, slow down, be realistic. But they didn't fold. They didn't shrink. They didn't compromise. They leaned into the label. They let crazy be their crown. See, average needs validation. Average needs applause. Average moves when the world says, now it's safe. But the obsessed, they move first. They move loud. They move even when nobody claps because they're not chasing likes, they're chasing legacy. Greatness always starts as misunderstanding. And obsession is greatness under construction. You'll look insane to people who've settled. You'll look extreme to people who gave up. You'll look intense to people who've never tasted vision. They'll say, you've changed. Why so serious? You're taking this too far. And you'll smile not because they're wrong, but because you know they're right. You have changed. You are serious. You will take it further. Because obsession doesn't ask for permission. It claims what it sees. Every soul that ever made history had to risk looking delusional. And the world only called them genius after they couldn't be ignored. So let them talk. Let them laugh. Let them think you've lost your mind because you found your mission. And that's worth more than their approval ever was. Obsession will isolate you. Obsession will make you seem strange. Obsession will demand sacrifices that others run from. But obsession will also bring mastery, power, purpose, victory. Say it. Let them think I'm crazy. Let them misunderstand me. Let them doubt what they can't see. Because while they talk, I build. While they wait, I work. And while they settle, I rise. I am not afraid to look crazy because I was never here to look normal. I'm here to become unstoppable. They'll tell you success is about hard work. They'll tell you it's about discipline. But what they won't tell you is this. It's about sacrifice. And not the pretty kind. Not the skip one party, wake up early ones kind. The real kind. The kind that cuts. The kind that makes people question your sanity. The kind that whispers, you're losing everything. And still, so you keep going. Success doesn't come cheap. It demands things you didn't know you'd have to give. Late nights, missed birthdays, lonely mornings, silence when others are shouting, focus when the world is spinning. Obsession doesn't just accept these sacrifices, it turns them into fuel. What others see as loss, the obsessed see as investment. You don't cry over sacrifice. You build on it. Because every time you say no to something easy, you say yes to the future no one else is willing to earn. You're not giving things up. You're trading up time for mastery, comfort for clarity, approval for purpose. Distraction for destiny. You're not being deprived. You're being forged. Let others chase quick wins. Let others play both sides. Let others stay lukewarm. But you walk through fire. You bleed for the vision. You turn what if into I did. And every drop of sacrifice fuels the next level of your rise. Because obsession doesn't fear sacrifice. It requires it. Say it. I don't run from sacrifice, I run with it. What they call pain, I call fuel. What they call loss, I call leverage. Every moment I give up is building a future they can't even imagine. Because I'm not here for easy, I'm here for legendary. In a world full of voices, you have to fight to hear your own. Everybody's got advice. Everybody's got opinions. Everybody's got noise. But when you're obsessed, you turn it all down so you can turn you up. You don't just ignore the distractions, you starve them. You don't just tune out the world, you tune into your calling. The average person scrolls more than they think. They talk more than they act. They listen to everybody, but themselves. But not you. You don't need 20 tabs open in your brain. You need one mission, one obsession, one unshakable direction. The louder the world gets, the more silent your resolve becomes. The obsessed don't chase dopamine. They chase discipline, gossip, trends, complaints, criticism, what ifs. You're doing too much. You don't answer those voices. You outlast them. You outwork them. You outgrow them. Because your silence is not weakness. It's war mode. You are not distracted. You are dangerous. Because your silence says, I'm not here for attention. I'm here for elevation. I'm not explaining myself. I'm executing. I'm not loud, I'm lethal. Let the world wonder what you're up to. Let your work echo louder than your words. Let your progress speak while others post. Because when you're obsessed, you don't need applause. You need results. Say it. I silence the noise. I shut down the distractions. I don't need to be seen, I need to succeed. While the world talks, I train. While they scroll, I build. While they doubt, I deliver. You've heard it all. You felt the fire. You faced the mirror. And now, there's one thing left to understand. Obsession isn't optional. It's the only way you win. There's no plan B. There's no halfway. There's no maybe in mastery. You don't kind of want it. You don't see how it goes. You need it. You bleed for it. You breathe it. This world doesn't reward the lukewarm. It doesn't celebrate the almost committed. It doesn't hand trophies to the hesitant. It crowns the obsessed. The ones who show up early, stay late, and never shut off the drive. The ones who fail publicly, get laughed at, and still keep going. The ones who would rather die tired than live average. Obsession is the edge. Obsession is the weapon. Obsession is the fire they'll never understand, but you'll never need them to. You have one shot at this life. One. So tell me, are you going to waste it explaining yourself to people who've already quit? Are you going to tone it down for people who don't even believe in themselves? Are you going to dim your light so you don't make others uncomfortable? Or are you going to go all in? Unapologetically, unreasonably, unstoppably. You've trained like you're already there. You've sacrificed what others couldn't. You've silenced the world and built your own kingdom in the dark. Now it's time. Time to own it. Time to rise. Time to live obsessed. Because there is no success without obsession. There is no transformation without fire. There is no legacy without relentless, all-consuming, no days off devotion. Say it. I don't want it casually. I don't want it someday. I don't want it if it's easy. I want it so bad it hurts. So deep it consumes me. So real I can taste it before I touch it. I am obsessed. I am focused. I am not stopping. I will not lose. I will win. And they'll say I was crazy until they call me a legend.